Right to the air is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Come on. Seven Pirates.
Daniels looking to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Open man is Noah Brown. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Here we go.
Now it's McNichols. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up second down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Washington. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards there, and it'll be first and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
To throw is Daniels. This will be caught once again by Brown. Touchdown! Noah Brown from 8 yards out. And the Commanders will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Prater for the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Commanders 7, 49ers 0.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's 3rd and 7. Shotgun now with Purdy. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Let's go now. Warriors, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To the air goes Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Now Daniels. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to have a Commanders.
Yeah, it must be nice to get a wide open pass. What's that like?
Down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
2nd down and 6 now.
Ready. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
70. 70 Timberwolf. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Daniels going to throw for it. And to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Krosky-Merritt. Touchdown, Washington. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, 32 yards. And the Commanders lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 14-0. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 48.
They go play action here. Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a first down again.
4 yards. That's another 49er first down.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 36 yards. And the Niners are back within a score. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're a RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
I I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Let's go. 70 Rangers. Step 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. This will be caught by Brown. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Prater's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Back to throw, Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
McCaffrey on the counter. That he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because, to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing here, Purdy. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Give me a fucking break.
And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Ready?
Here's Krosky-Merritt to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 60 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll run once more with JCM.
This is fucking bullshit.
He may go. Touchdown, Washington. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Prater for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And this one will be touchdown right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here, as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC Wildcard bout. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. He'll look to throw right away. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 41-yard line.
53.
Purdy looking to throw. He finds Kittle going across the field. And he's going to get this inside the 30. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
Get set. Get set.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kendrick Bourne, 27 yards. And the 49ers get a bit closer. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Purdy. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Pass caught by Pearsall. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Niners have got it back to within a score. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Here we go. Go.
Throwing now is Daniels. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. A give now to Bill. This is Krosky Merritt. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action, now it's Daniels. This pass complete to McLaurin going across the middle. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
2nd and 1 from the 2.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Here we go.
Daniels looking to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Zach Ertz, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are able to widen their advantage. Extra point good by Prater. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Commanders 31, 49ers 21. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got me pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Purdy from the gun. And that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And audible here to get a new look. That is caught. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of balls.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
At the 46-yard line.
Now Purdy. Open man is Jerron Jennings. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Purdy sets up to throw again. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some
What the
safe
fuck's
yards here to
the
get
point
things
of even
moving
trying?
again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now with Purdy. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to look out the backfield to his right and then angle his way up the field. And a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
That's complete to Pearsall. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
14 more yards. That's another 49er first down.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Touchdown 49ers! Christian McCaffrey sending his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a carry by Krosky-Merritt. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there. Good for a Washington first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 170 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
Washington, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Washington first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now we got whistles before the snap. Looked like one of the Commanders jumped. A false start backs him up 5. First and 15. Here's Daniels. Over the middle here to Brown.
14 more yards.
They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
14.
Second down in the yard.
At the 19-yard line.
Let's go now.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Off the middle, Krosky-Merritt. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Ready?
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On the crossing route, complete. That's Brown. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Noah Brown with his second touchdown of the night. And the Commanders get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Prater for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Commanders 38, 49ers 28.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. Still on his feet. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall, 71 yards. And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Hold ready.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter. This one nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But Washington looked to get this one back, and indeed they did. They will still have possession. And that ball popped free. We can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To the air goes Daniels. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. That's complete to his receiver, McCloy. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
To throw is Daniels. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
The offense on 3rd down tonight. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
But he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Viking 18.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw again. Checks it down. Krosky Merritt. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. And he will have a Commanders first down, and that should just about do it. That one, a